Hey y'all, I'm gonna apologize for something. It's nothing major, lol. But I basically wrote a script for when I skipped Muv-Luv Extra and Muv-Luv Unlimited in the Muv-Luv retrospective video and went straight to alternative. And this apology not only apologized for the fact that I skipped them, but also it explains my philosophy with media and how I consume it and why I consume it the way that I do. So let's get on to that. One kind of disclaimer before I even start reading the script is that I never plan to release the apology video in any way, shape, or form before this. I just wrote the script and wanted it written, but I didn't actually want to release it after like thinking back and realizing, who cares about it, right? Like, who needs an apology for that video? I don't care anymore. But I'm still gonna read it now because I don't know. I guess I don't want to waste the effort that I took to write it, but also focus on my philosophy of media in general because it explains that pretty well. All right, I'm gonna start reading it. Hi, I'm Naffy Napkin, and I made a big mistake. When I made the Love Love retrospective, I did this. And then there's a clip of me saying, I skipped Love Love Extra and Unlimited. I can't believe I thought I'd actually convince anyone or that this would be a good idea. Some of you responded negatively, some ruder than others, and that's fine. I accept any discussion on my channel, positive or negative. I haven't responded to them like I would any other comment on my videos because I didn't want to do anything rash or say something I'd regret. So I said nothing. Well, until now. So, what can I say to defend myself? I have thought about this ever since the first negative comment I saw on it, and my result was a laundry list of reasons. Love Love is too long and it's not even that good. Oh my god, I said that. Because a lot of people said it wasn't good. I personally don't like Love Love enough yet to think it's worth playing. I prioritize my video coming out before anything else. That includes skipping a big visual novel if it's not worth it, but those aren't reasons. Those were excuses. So, what is my real reason? There is a deeper psychological reason. This is a fact that took me a long time to realize and come in terms with. This fundamental fact of myself that I do not respect media. Why do I think this? Where did this come from? How is this related to Love Love? We need to start at the beginning to see the whole picture, and I swear everything is related. Well, before I even read my first visual novel, I was an anime fan. It was a time in my life where I wanted a sense of belonging, and it was during middle school, so I thought I'd be the cool kid on the block for watching some newfangled animes. But I wasn't content with just watching. I wanted to consume everything. There you go, that's the catchphrase. Basically, I set out with the goal of wanting to watch every anime. This seems really silly, I know, but I generally thought this way as a middle schooler. Nowadays, the essence is true. I want to read, watch, play, and listen to everything worth watching before I die. That's understandable, right? We only live once, so I want to experience as much as possible. I know not everyone has this mindset, and I don't know if it's the best way to do things, but in any case, I have this mindset, and it's hard to change it at this point. This is related to a concept that I created for myself called the John. Okay, this is an aside to the actual script. I'll keep reading it and I'll tell you when it stops because this is stupid. This is related to a concept that I created for myself called the genre savviness requirement. It's a slightly different form of FOMO or fear of missing out. Basically, online discussion related to any genre or media usually has a list of pieces of media called the best of its genre: best video games, best TV shows, best books, etc. With how widespread with how widespread these best pieces are, I'll feel left out for not consuming them, not part of the pack, or not qualifying for a fan of that media yet. Yeah, don't take that part seriously. I think the best example of how this destructive mindset works is when I watch long series such as Tokusatsu. If you don't know, Tokusatsu series like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai are usually 50 episodes long. I'm already intimidated by 24 episode anime, so am I comfortable watching Tokusatsu? Well, it's because I watch it at 3 times speed. I've told this to friends of mine, and they thought I was downright weird for doing this. I can understand what's going on. I've trained my eye to read the subtitles that quickly and generally not miss a beat. And besides, it's super long and I want to watch all 20 of the Heisei Phase Rider series, each 50 episodes long, and it's not like it has amazing quality 100% throughout. So I can watch it sped up, right? Well, that's exactly the problem. It's never the fault of the media for being too long, it's a fault of mine for choosing to watch it. I live at a breakneck pace because of my impossibly high goal to watch everything worth watching. As a result, I don't slow down to recognize why they were worth watching it in the first place. This is why I try to find the most efficient way to watch before watching it, aka the skipping and speeding up way, which could be seen as insulting for the people who created the media and for the fans too. Even though it started in a place of passion for media, this is the reason why I do not respect media. In conclusion, I don't think I'm right. I don't think anyone else should live this way, and I was wrong to treat the Muv-Luv franchise this way. It was completely disrespectful to the creators and fans of Muv-Luv. I'm sorry. I'll hope to learn from this and be better next time. Lol. As for compensation for now, I actually read Muv-Luv Extra and Unlimited, which I did do. Uh, that's not a joke. I read it. I don't think this video will dispel all backlash, but at that point, I don't know what to say. This is the most honest I could possibly be. If you do have something to say or want to call me an idiot, I deserve it. Just comment below. Consume everything and goodbye. Holy crap, if I released this fucking apology video, I would have gotten destroyed. Holy fuck, thank God I never actually took it seriously. Okay. But this does bring up an interesting point. I'm already finished reading the script, by the way. When it comes to like fast forwarding media, I give the excuse that I have many things to watch and I want to get to them faster. And that is absolutely true because I have a lot of things on my to watch list and a lot of things that are even on my I want to watch these right now list. Like if I lose the desire to watch something loses its effect after like a while. So let's say if I wanted to watch Hug Toe Precure because it's supposedly the best Precure out there. Well, I wanted to watch Heart Catch before that. And then I watched Sweet, and then I watched Doki Doki, and well, I guess I'm never gonna get to Hug Toe because I lost the desire to watch any more Precure. I watched too much, and now I'm burnt out, and I didn't get to watch the fan favorite of the series. So that sucks. But you could also give the argument it's a long list, but you have a lot of time, right? You can watch them, later. You'll eventually get to it. But the desire to watch it, again, it fades away. I didn't get to watch the thing that I wanted in the past, and now in the future, I am watching other things because the desire to watch something becomes a desire to watch something else. It stopped being Precure and now it became Fate or something. Who cares? It's something different and it gets replaced. And that feeling of not being able to like fulfill that desire is kind of makes me filled with a bit of regret, and that is why I try to watch things as fast as possible to not let that want to watch that thing fade away before I get started to watching it. And even right now, it's not really that effective because I still spend time watching things, and during the time that I watch that thing, I get new interests and I get distracted, and then I never get back to the original thing. So it could just be inevitable. Uh, At least then I wouldn't be quote unquote disrespecting the creators or the fans or anything. Here's my other argument for why I do this. It's that I get to it faster and earlier, and I'm able to ruminate. Like, what I mean by getting to it faster is like, let's say that I found Kodomo no Omocha, right? That piece of media is my favorite thing ever, uh, basically. And I wouldn't have been able to reach it at the time that I did if I didn't watch all the other stuff that I did at like 2 times speed or something, you know? I'd be able to experience much more earlier, and I'd be able to get to later stuff down the line earlier as well, and I would just be more experienced in the right here and now instead of later in the future, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe using the word experienced was like too much when it comes to watching media, but whatever, that's how I feel. Um, what else? I swear I had a bit more to say here. Uh, oh, oh yeah, some of the media just isn't good, which is why I don't mind going past it so quickly. Like, for example, you don't know what you would like until you watch it, you know? Or hate it. So, for example, Little Busters. I didn't love Little Busters. I'm watching it at 2 times speed. Hell yeah, I'll get to the end faster. So that's great. There's also a lot of like um, shortcuts made during the production of the media, such as characters just standing still, shot reverse shot dialogue scenes that are boring as hell. They're just standing around and talking, and nothing is even visually happening at the current scene. So like it'll basically become a visual novel where I look at the bottom of the screen and there's a still picture of the top. Whatever. I mean, that's dialogue scenes are a lot of anime. Okay? I mean, I'm not. There is still some artistry in the composition and how the frame is shot and everything, but sometimes it's not good. I guess it's a case by case basis. I feel like I could say a little more about the subject, but I guess it's all the arguments that I really have. So I'm done. I don't know. If you think you could benefit from watching anime sped up, I guess go do that. I mean, no disrespect to the creators or the fans whenever I do watch something sped up, okay? It's something personal, and I honestly feel like I do get the point of the anime and still be able to appreciate everything that is inside it, like including animation and sakuga and performance and everything of the sort, while it's still being sped up. All right. Um. Okay. Thanks for listening. Consume everything, and goodbye. And goodbye.